Hey, welcome to this week's episode of Tasting the City.
Tasting the City.
I'm your charming, delightful host, good old Terry, and
I'm Zane Cool.
And today we're going to, well, let's give them a hint of what we're going to do today.
Okay. It's fresh and found in Florida with a little Latin flair.
Get the hint? It's fish tacos.
Gonna be yummy.
Let's go and get some. Well, in our search for fish tacos on this nice breezy Florida day, all road seems to lead back to the Old Bay Cafe. If you notice on the sign, they use two of the little favorite things in restaurants. You spell O with an E, and you put a little hash mark over the cafe. Yeah, if you're asking directions for Walt's, the Old Bay Cafe, just ask where the marina is, because it's right smack dab in the middle of the marina in Dunedin, Florida.
How you doing?
Hi. Hey, who are you?
Walt Wickman, owner of Old Bay Cafe and the Dunedin Fish Market.
Wow, and AKA Walt's, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you're asking directions and they don't know where Old Bay Cafe is, ask for Walt and they'll send you to where? Right here, right?
Absolutely. Right here at the Dunedin Marina.
Tell me about your experience in the restaurant field. How'd you get here?
I started at a local chain about 18 years ago and worked up through their company. Ended up as a corporate trainer, opening new stores, and then went to culinary school in South Florida at Johnson & Wales University. Worked all over the Keys in South Florida in some great seafood restaurants, and then moved back up here and ran a couple big restaurants in this area.
And so that's why we're here right now today.
Absolutely.
Now, I've heard that you have a really good fish taco.
We do.
So would you share one with us?
Absolutely, I'd love to.
Well, let's go fix one.
You got it.
So we're in the kitchen with Walt, and we start a fish taco with what?
2 6-inch flour tortillas. Each flour tortilla gets 2 ounces of fresh Gulf grouper that we buy from the boat. That's parked right behind us here, the wing shot. Also,
so the fish comes from right out there then?
It's as local. This fish is as local as you can get. Absolutely.
Wow. Okay. Go to it.
So 2 flour tortillas, 4 ounces of grouper, 2 ounces per taco, key lime vinaigrette, coleslaw mix, and ripe avocado. First, you warm up your flour tortillas. I'm gonna go in this oven for my grouper.
Oh man, does that look good.
Cooked on a 500-degree cast iron pan with our house spice. Two ounces of grouper in each tortilla.
Boy, does that look good. Now, you have a special spice you put on this?
Yes, we do. The base of it is Old Bay seasoning, hence the name Old Bay Cafe. And it goes in everything here. So then we have our key lime vinaigrette. Coat your slaw mix with the key lime vinaigrette. Then it goes straight on the taco. And then 2 slices of ripe avocado. And I recommend you enjoy this with a nice local beer.
Well, let's go out and get a local beer and let's go sit out on the patio and enjoy it. What do you think?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
We carry 16 beers on draft and as many local beers as we can. A good example is Seven Sun Graffiti Orange, which it goes great with our fish tacos.
So I'm going to have that graffiti orange with the fish tacos. Well, these look delicious.
Thank you
Mind if
very
I
much.
take a little bite?
Absolutely.
Okay, now before I take a little bite, take a little sip too. This is Seven Sun,
Yes, sir.
brewed right here in Dunedin.
Right down the street.
And so it makes it all the way here, about 2 blocks, right?
Absolutely.
And this is great. And the fish tacos, let's take a little bite of them. Because I'm going to do this with one hand because the other hand is holding the mic. Well, here, we'll hold the mic.
Absolutely.
Because I think this is going to be a two-handed job.
Yeah, get it.
Whoa! Oh, man.
You're picking up 2 right there.
Oh.
There you go.
There we go.
Thank God for editing.
This is not, you know, something you eat just... Oh boy, is that good.
Appreciate
I
it.
can taste the lime in there. Mmm. The avocado, the slaw. And this is grouper,
Yes, sir.
fresh caught, right out in the boat, right out there.
Yes, sir.
Wow, this is delicious. Mmm. Fish tacos, Walt's, actually the Old Bay Cafe, right here in the marina at Dunedin. Am I slobbering? I'm sorry. Okay. If this is where you want to go for a great fish taco. Walt, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, the Old Bay Cafe was really good. Particularly like the grouper and the little seasoning he had on there. What was that, lime?
Yeah, lime.
Lime?
You can't get any fresher than that.
Oh, that was delicious.
Local beer.
Local beer too. Forgot
Really
about
good,
that.
yeah.
Well, just didn't forget about it. I forgot about it. But anyway, let's go out on the beach and let's go see what's out there. Because I heard about Island Way Cafe.
Clearwater Beach.
Clearwater Beach. Let's go. Yeah, in our continuing quest for the fish taco, people kept telling us about the Island Way Cafe. And it's on Clearwater Beach. It's really close to the aquarium. I'm standing out in front of the restaurant and I can actually see the aquarium right down the street from us. So it's at 288 Windward Passage in Clearwater Beach. And this is where we're at right now. So let's go in and take a look. Hey, how you doing?
Good, thank you. Welcome.
What's your name?
Mark Anthony.
Like in Mark Anthony and Cleopatra?
That is correct, yep.
Okay.
My grandmother named me that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really, really. Well, tell me about your restaurant.
Small cafe on Island Estates. Specialize in all fresh quality foods. Everything is made here, prepared here. Sauces, sorry, I messed up.
That's okay.
All right.
Okay.
All the sauces, the porks, the meats, everything is made here fresh. And we take pride on the quality of our foods.
But tell me, how'd you get started in the restaurant business?
I actually got started in the restaurant business in high school. I needed a major and I took culinary for 4 years. And then I went on to school.
So instead of basket weaving, you chose
I chose culinary arts, yep.
Okay. And how did you get here?
How I ended up in Clearwater. I worked for a company, a consultant company, and we had a contract down here in Clearwater. And I was down here for about a year on my contract. And I'm back and forth from New York and Clearwater. And it was an opportunity that I just couldn't pass up. There was no breakfast places on the menu, on the island. So I decided to open one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's everybody has to be someplace, right?
That's true. And why not be here?
Now, I understand that you have a fish taco that you make here. Is that true?
We do. It's pretty good. We get great reviews on them.
Well, would you care to share one with us?
Absolutely. Come on in the back. We'll do it up.
All right, come on, let's go. So the taco you make is what kind of fish?
It's mahi.
Mahi. So you're cutting the mahi in strips?
Cut it in strips, then I cut it in cubes.
Ah. Yeah, is this fresh or frozen?
Everything is fresh.
Yeah, I notice you probably wouldn't be cutting that if it was frozen, right?
What's that?
You wouldn't be cutting it with that knife.
No, I wouldn't be cutting if it was frozen like this. Like I said, all our sauces are made here, from our Creole sauce to our tartar sauce, to our Dijonnaise for our mustard and our pork sandwiches.
So this is a Creole sauce that's on your the mahi.
Correct. The Creole sauce will go on top of your tacos.
Oh, okay.
It'll be a Creole coleslaw.
Oh, Creole coleslaw.
Correct.
Yeah, it's too bad we don't have smell-o-vision, or you could really smell the fish cooking up in that sauce. That is excellent.
Thank you. We get, like I said before, we get phenomenal views on all of our fish sandwiches, our tacos. Basically everything on our menu sells. There's not one thing on our menu that doesn't sell. You know, we're right across from the aquarium, and everybody knows the height from the Winter to Dolphin.
Yeah, how did that affect your business?
It's, you know, when I opened this place, I didn't know anything about the Dolphin, and about a month after I opened is when the movie came out, and it's been great ever since.
Wow, so you could come out of the aquarium, which is just right down the street, and walk over here and have lunch.
Absolutely. Breakfast, we're here all day from 7 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock at night.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
So it's a good place to go after you go see Winter of the Dolphin.
It is, and it's the only place.
And the only place.
Yeah.
But it is the only place.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about it is all the employees and the staff from the aquarium support us because we feed them and we take care of them. So, you know, in return, they send a lot of people over here.
Even though you do have fish tacos on the menu, they still support you, right?
Very much so. Now what we'll do is we'll cover it and we'll steam it so the meat stays soft and moist so it doesn't harden up on the grill.
Ah. So we're getting little secrets here. You actually cover the stuff in a little pan, keep it soft so you kind of steam it as you grill it. Mmm. Eyes are fresh.
They get cut every day.
Is any secret to the fries?
The most important thing is that they're in cold water, so you shock them, and they stay hard.
Ah.
That's the important thing.
That's the important thing.
Yeah. Basically what I do is I use a 6-inch tortilla, flour or corn. I toast them so they fold nicely and it's not cold when you eat the taco. We have here, here's our slaw, okay?
All right.
Basically cabbage, a mix of green and red cabbage.
Green and red cabbage are all ready to go. Looks good.
You got your fish.
The fish goes on top. That's for those of you taking notes at home.
Yeah. I don't sell my recipes. And then we have the fresh pico.
Fresh pico.
Correct.
Looks like a little cilantro in there.
There's cilantro. This is made every day as well. We go through it a lot.
Mmm, that looks good.
And now the secret sauce.
That does look good, Mark.
I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. I know a lot of customers do, and they come back to it all the time.
Cool.
So, here we go. Our fresh fries. Seasoned salt.
Again, he uses a pan to toss them. Boy. Boy, does that look good. Little French fries and fish tacos.
There you have it.
And there we have it. Little lemon as a garnish.
Fish tacos.
Well, let's go ahead and eat them then.
Enjoy them.
Come on, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Boy, does this look good. Fish tacos, fresh fish, the special sauce on top with the coleslaw and your own fresh, what's the tomato stuff called?
Pico.
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 And
Fresh-made pico.
all that's fresh, plus the fries.
All
Yeah,
fresh.
well, you always have to sample a fry first before you eat anything. Those are good. Those are really good.
Thank you.
Mark, do you mind if you want to hold my mic? I want to let Mark hold my mic while I just dive in. Because this is two-handed food.
You can go right ahead.
Ian, look at this puppet.
All right, you can tell the truth. It's good?
Oh. Now this is good. This is really good. The fish is mighty. It's got a wonderful texture and flavor. Coleslaw comes through, not overpowering, and the sauce on there, just a little bit of bite to it. Not a big bite, but just a little bit of bite to it. This is really good. Mark, thank you very much for inviting us to your restaurant,
Thank you.
and thank you for this. So now we've come from Clearwater Beach, and we've been eating fish tacos. Very nice.
That's our feature tonight.
But how about for a little change of pace? Remember when we went to the fair?
Yeah, that's part of our festival food segment.
Yeah, and what we had Lobster Bisque, as I recall.
I bet you wouldn't think you'd find something like that at the fair. Check this out.
Check it out. Yeah, usually when you think of the fair, you're always thinking of fried this and fried that and gyros and maybe a pizza or two and candied apples, but I noticed your stuff is a little different.
Yeah, just a little bit. That's how I got into business. I went to a fair and there was nothing really I wanted to eat. So instead of opening a restaurant, I do state fairs. So I do filet mignon, lobster, grilled shrimp. I don't fry anything. Everything is healthy. I can cook for vegetarians, special diets, and that's how it started.
Wow, what's your name?
Lobster Steve.
Lobster Steve. Lobster Steve, where are you from?
I was born in New Jersey and I've been running ever since.
So you travel with the circus, or the fair, I should say.
Yeah, fairs. I mainly do state fairs, but I book independently.
Okay. So how far north do you go?
New York.
New York. How far south do you go?
Key West.
That's pretty dang far south.
Far, yeah.
Okay. So tell us about some of your favorite dishes that you have here.
Well, my most popular is lobster roll, and that's a New England dish. It's claw and knuckle meat of a lobster. It's been steam chilled, a little bit of mayonnaise to bind it together, and some special seasonings, which are a secret. I've won best food in 3 states with that lobster roll. My second favorite is called the Legend. I call it the Legend because it's got a long history in the New York, New Jersey area. It's filet mignon, grilled whole tenderloins, then chilled and sliced thin, reawoken in hot butter, and then perched on a piece of grilled bread. And men used to go into taverns and they would buy them by the plate. So it was called beefsteak back then. So when I originally started, I called it the Jersey Legend. So everybody just now calls it the Legend.
The Legend.
And everybody's eaten Legend, from vice presidents to mayors to senators to rock stars, country stars. Everybody gets the Legend.
It sounds delicious. Now, what do you got for dessert?
No dessert.
So I got to get a funnel cake if I really want some dessert, right?
Just to spread it around. I don't even do drinks. The idea of a fair to me is to get a drink here, a dessert there, a nice piece of food here.
Yeah, that's a good concept. Well,
Spread it around.
spread it around. Well, let's go spread some more around. All right, I couldn't leave here without taking a little sample of this. And this is Lobster Bisque. Well, let's just a wee dram of bisque. Oh, Steve. If I wasn't married, oh, this is great. It's creamy. It's got that sweetness of the lobster that you taste on the back end of your mouth. Goes down smooth. Has a nice consistency to it. A lot of times bisque is, where you put your spoon in and it stands straight up. This is not going to do that. This is nice and creamy. Delicious. You can watch me eat this all you want to, but I'm not stopping. Go ahead, keep filming. I don't care.
Why don't you tell me if you really like it?
Oh, this is okay. Just okay. Yeah. Luckily, I have another one here. So I'm not going to let you watch me eat that one, being a total pick of myself. So I'm out of here. And now a word from our sponsor. Wait a minute. We don't even have a sponsor. So if you would like to be a sponsor, go to this website right underneath me right here. Actually, we go like this. And look at our advertising page, and you too could be right here instead of me talking it. From fair and festival food, and that's not just fair food. I mean, actually it is fair food, but it's actually really good fair food.
Really good and healthy fair food. Yeah.
So how can you say good and fair in the same sentence with, well, you know what we mean. It's really, really good. But let's go to Naughty Nancy's.
Yeah, we've been to Naughty Nancy's with one of her burgers. Well, she has a great fish taco, too.
Well, you're going to see us dive into that. Let's go. As our search for the perfect fish taco continues, a lot of you fans kept mentioning a place called Naughty Nancy's, which is located conveniently just a little bit north of downtown Clearwater, just right off A19. For you Google fans, you're going to Google this, and that's where it is, at 700 Elfridge. And you're right on the trail, so you can actually bike here. So between the trail between the, actually you could probably take a boat here and walk. The water's not that far either from the Seminole docks. So we're here at Naughty Nancy's. We're going to be sampling the fish taco today. So let's go inside and let's meet Nancy. You fans have told us about their fish taco and raved about it. I don't even know what kind it is yet, but we're going to find out. So, hey, let's go inside and let's sample one. Hey, Nancy, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you again. How you been?
I have been very good. And we've been out and about, and people keep telling us about your fish tacos.
Oh yeah. Are you here to eat some?
I am here to eat some. Tell me about them, just a little bit.
Well, we blacken our fish. We've got a nice tomato, cilantro, lime salsa that goes on top of them, and I think they're gonna knock your socks off.
That does sound good. Well, let's go in and try them then.
That sounds good to me.
All right, Naughty Nancy's, and
I kind of agree with you on that.
she's going to be delivering us some fish tacos. Oh, what a plate. Oh, wow. Wow.
How you doing
Wow.
today?
I am doing excellent. Good to see you, Nancy.
Good to see you again. I am so glad that JB put you guys onto us.
You got to give him an attaboy, at least one.
I'm gonna give him an attaboy.
JB is the cook, and he does a marvelous job. Now, these are fish tacos. Tell me about them.
Well, we use a tilapia, and then we blacken our tilapia, and then we make a cilantro lime salsa to go on top of them, and then we put a couple of them with our coleslaw, and that's how we do our taco plate.
Now, this is the same coleslaw or different
Homemade
coleslaw?
coleslaw.
Oh, this looks like a wonderful plate. Do you mind if I just kind of dive in for
I'd
this?
love
William?
for you to do
All
that.
right, hang on to this.
I will.
Because it takes two hands to do this. Now, is it lime in here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
It's a cilantro lime salsa.
Oh, that is good. And the tilapia. Oh, that's an excellent fish. That is very good.
Well, we use the tilapia because we try to keep our price points here at Naughty Nancy's low. So that's like I said, rather than get into the more expensive groupers and hogfishes and mahis, once you put a bunch of lime cilantro all over it and blacken it, I mean, I just
Oh, that is good.
feel it's just as good as.
It's not just as good. This is good. This is good. Hey, so we're at Naughty Nancy's, and if you're looking for a fish taco, by golly, and tilapia, blackened, ooh, with a cilantro, with a lime in it, I tell you, this is fantastic. Thanks, Nancy.
So what do you think of Naughty Nancy's?
I really like Naughty
Yeah,
Nancy's.
the blackened tilapia. That was really tasty.
That was good. But I'm kind of in the mood for something really Floridian, maybe a gator thing, something from Gators.
Hey, a place called Gators. We, if you're not familiar with the area, they're on Johns Pass area.
Out on the beach. So, hey, let's hop in the car and let's go. Goes. We have stumbled upon, not a stumble upon, you can't stumble upon this place because
When you leave.
When I leave, we can stumble out of here. Yeah, that's right. But we're at Gators, right?
Yes, sir. You are at Gators.
And what's the official name of this place?
Gators Cafe and Saloon. The only one. There's many out there, but we are the original.
This is the original. And we're at what town?
Treasure Island, Johns Pass, right over the bridge. Depending which side you're going, but we're right over the bridge.
And you have kind of a gator theme going here?
Yeah, I think so.
I've noticed it just a little bit, not just like Florida Gators, but real gators.
Yes, we're probably the highest selling restaurant that sells gator nuggets. Big pleaser over here. So we do a very good job on it. Very tender meat.
It sounds like a second visit.
That's what I'm trying to do here.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we've already primed for that. All right. I hear you're starting to introduce a fish taco. Could you kind of show us one, maybe?
Yeah, I can actually have you taste one.
Oh, taste is always better than just show.
Showing,
That's
yeah.
why we're tasting Tampa Bay instead of showing Tampa
There
Bay.
you go. Got to stay with the theme.
Well, we are. Well, let's go and try one then.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Wow. 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 Hey, we're used to good service, but not usually the chef all dressed up comes and sees us. Hi, how you doing?
How you doing?
What's your name?
Israel. They call me Izzy, Chef Izzy.
Well, Chef Izzy, where are we at?
Well, we are at Gators on the Pass. It's been here almost 40 years. New owners right now. So we remodeled the place. It looks great. New menu, new drink specials, and new design. If you come in, you'll see it.
Wow, it's a gorgeous place. And you've got, we used to call it bread and circuses here, right?
Yes.
Because there's a view and something always going on.
Oh yeah, I mean here you can just look right out and you'll see some dolphins swimming, getting their dinner for free. We don't charge them. And people come out just to see that sometimes. We get a water show almost every day with them. And here everything's going on. We have music every time of the day. We have, tonight we have bar bingo, where you play bingo at the bar.
Bingo at the bar.
Barzingo.
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 Well, we might have to try that later. That's another show, though. But tell me about what we've got here.
Well, right here we have soft tacos with fresh grilled grouper with special seasoning, with our secret sauce, and with our mango chutney coleslaw.
Ooh, mango chutney coleslaw? Wow.
We are the original of it.
You don't mind if I take a bite of this, do you?
Not even a little bit. Go for it.
All right, let's see what this tastes like. The mango chutney's got just a little bite to it, doesn't it? Not a big bite, just a little bite.
Little bite.
Oh, this is
It
great.
keeps you up, so to speak.
It does, it does, it does. Now, let me take another bite.
He missed the thought on that one.
Oh, this is good. And the soft taco is really nice. This is really a nicely built.
Yeah,
I'll show you after I've even eaten it.
We cut our own coleslaw here. We make our own coleslaw sauce, and I'm known as the guy who likes to play with some certain fruits. So I love mango, and mango I try to throw in everything I can.
Yeah, that's just a really nice taste.
Thank you.
And the fish, this local grouper?
Local grouper caught domestically right here off the Gulf.
Wow, this is very good. Well, Israel, or Izzy, thank you very much for sharing this with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for coming by, and hopefully we'll see you again.
Okay. You will. Thank you, Izzy.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, absolute heaven. The slaw with the mango and the little bit of spice in it. The grouper has a really nice texture. It's a firm fish. Grouper is a firm fish. And boy, this is good. All locally caught. Zane, you got to have one of these. Just hold that thought. I got my camera, and I'm going to film you eating this, but you got to try some of this. Come on, hey, come on, try it. Yeah. Come on over here. Try this. You got to try this. You got to try this.
All right, I'll give it a try.
All right, I'm filming you, so.
All right.
Go on over there. Have a taste.
For those of you who haven't seen me, I'm usually behind the camera.
Yeah,
I'm also a co-host here and producer, so we're going to give it a try. I'm a big fan of fish tacos. He's right, that peach mango chutney really puts it over the top. Got a little bit of heat, wakes up your palate. Got the cooling of the slaw on top of that, and then a fresh grouper. Wow. Definitely recommend. And trust me, we're not going to send you someplace that we won't eat the food. Thanks, Jared.
Okay,
Right with it.
back to the other side of the camera. Another great example of fish tacos served Gator style. John's Pass, not only do you have a great fish taco, which is a Florida classic, but what a fantastic view. If you could only see what I'm looking at right now. Well, wait a minute, maybe you can. A great place to have lunch, dinner, and great fish tacos right here at Gators on the Pass. Well, that wraps up another episode.
Yeah, of Tasting the City. Be sure to go to www.tastingthecity.com and like us on Facebook at Tasting the City TV. See you next time.